guys, thanks for joining me for my Sunday meal prep. Today is actually going to be pretty easy because I'm doing the chicken wraps for lunch. So really I'm just going to be cutting up all the stuff that I want to put in those so they're accessible during the week, and then I'm going to be putting together salads. And then I have a sweet potato and spinach egg muffin that I'm going to be making for breakfast. So let's go ahead and get started putting together our salads for the week. All right, so I've got everything cut up that I usually put in my salads. I've got a huge thing of mushrooms that I found at Costco. So now I'm not going to put all these in my salads. I'm going to find some other recipes. Chopped up romaine. Ooh, there's my messes. I've got a dish of cut up cucumbers, some shredded carrots, and some cherry tomatoes chopped up, and then some purple cabbage to sprinkle on top. I'll go ahead and get these put together. Bottle of Skinny Girl poppy seed dressing and a girl of the light raspberry vinaigrette. I'm going to shake them up really good. And then I've got these little plastic containers that have lids that I'm going to pre-fill. That way all I have to do is grab my salads and go. And I don't count my salad dressings unless I eat tons of it. But typically I'll just fill these up, and then I'll do the fork method where you, excuse the slamming in the background, my kids are being goobers today. So the fork method where you dip your fork in the salad dressing and then you take a bite of your salad. And when you do it that way, I generally don't even eat enough to count as 1 point. So I don't count my salad dressings unless I go super crazy with it. So get these set up in there. When I don't like to put my tomatoes on top of the lettuce because I feel like they kind of get stuff extra soggy. And I don't generally make more than 4 days at a time with my salads because they tend to get wilty and icky. Alright guys, I lost the lid. Oh boy. Let me grab another one here. Maybe I just didn't grab enough. Get my lids on these. I've got 4 salads ready to go for this week. I'm going to go put these out in the fridge and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so kind of started to get stuff set up for my spinach and sweet potato egg muffins for breakfast. Here I have 4 cups of chopped spinach. We've got a cup and a half of cubed sweet potatoes. In this container I've got 6 eggs, and then I use the Great Value liquid egg whites for the equivalent of 6 egg whites. We're going to be using 1/3 cup of unsweetened almond milk. We've got salt and pepper to taste. And then I've got my cooking spray to spray my muffin pan with. Alright, so I'm going to get these eggs whipped up and then I'll meet you over at the stove. Okay, so I've got my eggs whipped. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to taste. Then I'm going to go ahead and add my 1/3 cup of almond milk. We'll mix these up really good. Alright, and now we will head over to the stove to get started on cooking our sweet potatoes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I've got this skillet heating with 1 teaspoon of olive oil in it over medium heat, and I'm going to go ahead and add the sweet potatoes. And these are going to cook until they're tender or for about 8 minutes. So we've been cooking these for about 8 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and add 1 clove of garlic and about 1/16 of a teaspoon of nutmeg. We'll mix that in. And then I'm going to add my lettuce, and we're just going to cook this until it's wilted nice and small. So we're going to turn off the heat. We're going to set this here in the center off the burner and let it cool for 2 minutes. And then I'll see you over at the counter. So I've got my egg mixture. I'm going to grab my sweet potatoes and my spinach and scoop this into it. Hopefully without making a mess. I know you're not supposed to use a whisk, but I'm going to anyways, just to mix it up really good. Alright, set this here. We'll bring in our muffin pan. Give it a good spray. Now it says to go ahead and spoon this into the muffin tins. So I will go ahead and get that done. So we've got this filled. I'm going to put this in a 400-degree oven for about 18 to 20 minutes. And when I pull them out, we will be back to see how they look. Guys, so I put these in the oven for 20 minutes and this is how they came out. They smell really good. They look pretty good too. So I'm going to let these cool for 10 minutes and then we will take them out and I'll cut one in half so we can see what the middle looks like. See you in 10 minutes. Alright guys, so we have been letting these cool for about 10 minutes, maybe just a little bit longer. I'm going to go ahead and start taking them out. Hopefully we don't stick too bad. Maybe we're going to just a little bit. It's one thing I don't like about the strawberry and cooking sprays is sometimes they just don't work as well as I'd like them to, but that's okay. Not a big deal. And I did put a paper towel in my bowl to kind of soak up some of the grease. And I'll probably layer another one on top of these just to keep them from getting too moist. I think I'm going to set this one aside. We'll cut into that one. Unless, maybe this one's a little bigger. Okay. Let me stick this in the sink. go ahead and cut this in half. Let's see what we have. Looks kind of yummy. You can see the sweet potatoes in there and the spinach and the egg. I almost think I should have put some cheese in that, but that probably would have added some point value to it, so, or some points to it. So we'll get that lined up for a picture. Alright guys, so I thought I would go ahead and show you what I'm planning to use for my chicken wraps. I did cut up some fresh vegetables, some of the romaine, and then some spinach that I can put on them. The chicken source is going to be this cauliflower chicken. It's called New Chick on the Block. It is cauliflower breaded chicken, and I'm going to put these in the air fryer. Yeah, I'll show you guys how I put together my wraps and stuff tomorrow with my what I eat in a day video. But these are 2 strips for 2 points. I plan on using some Velveeta shreds. These are a 1/2 cup for 2 points. My Olay Extreme Wheat Wellness wraps, 1 point for 1 wrap. And then I got some cucumber ranch dressing. It's Bolthouse Farms, made out of yogurt, Greek yogurt, and it is 2 tablespoons for 1 point. So thought that would be good for the wraps. Alright guys, so that wraps up today's meal planning and cook with me. Just for a quick review, I made salads. I showed you the ingredients that I'm going to be using for my chicken wraps, which I'll be eating for lunch with the salads. And then we made sweet potato and spinach egg muffins. I did get that recipe from Slender Kitchen, so I will make sure I link her website and her YouTube channel down below so you guys can get the recipe as well. Chicken wraps, I'll let you know how many points they are tomorrow when I do my what I eat in a day video. And then as far as the egg muffins go, they came out to be, I'm looking at my notes, like always, 3 points for green, 1 point for blue, and 0 points if you are on purple. So there you go. Thanks so much for joining me today. Sorry for the shaky camera. And make sure you like and subscribe, comment down below. If you'd like to see more of my videos, please hit that bell button next to the subscribe button and you'll be notified of whenever I post a new video. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I do appreciate your support. And until next time, keep on smiling. Bye.